Alright, TikTok family. How about do you really miss your mom? Or if you have mom that's still here, but if you don't have a mother that's not here, how bad do you miss your mom? I mean, you gotta spend time with your mom if she's here. I mean, I spent a lot of my time with my mom until she passed away. And yes, I did watch my mom passed away in the hospital when technically she was supposed to be here, but it didn't happen. And I was supposed to work that day when she passed away, but my work understood. So my mom did pass away in the hospital when technically she was supposed to be here at home, but it didn't happen. It was like 24 hours. So hospice kept her in the hospital. She was surrounded by all of her families, her friends. Well, actually, it's more like her family, her aunt, her brothers and sisters, niece, nephews. We were there at the hospital when it happened. And Dad, oh my God, Dad, he was there by her side through thick and thin. And when we got the phone call on February 27th, 2024, that morning, everybody kept calling us, me, my daughter, and we had to hurry up and get to the hospital because we knew she wasn't going to last. And what happened was, I tried to call my boss. I couldn't talk to my boss. So Brittany took over the phone call. So after we left here, we went to the hospital. We stayed there. And I'm like, Brittany, I'm going to stay here at the hospital. You take care of Athena and go back to the house. I'll stay here with Dad and then drive him home. Well, anyway, about 8:05 or 8:07. I think it was 8:05. We watched my mom take her last breath in the hospital. And my aunt, my cousin were there. My dad. I had to call BJ, my brother, and And Thomas was there. It was not good. Um, it still hurts that she's gone, but 8:05 on February 27th, 2004. And it was on a Tuesday. And the nurse, oh my God, I love the nurse. She tried to open the hospital window to let my mom's spirit go. And everybody's like, what are you doing? I'm like, and the nurse was like, when somebody passes away, we gotta open the window to let the spirit go. And everybody's like, huh? I'm like, well, technically, that's what they should do. And this nurse stayed with my mom until she passed away. And she was passed over her shift. She stayed there and took care of my mom when she passed away. So technically, when she tried to open that window to let my mom's spirit go, she was doing my mom a favor. But she couldn't get that window open. So I don't know if my mom is stuck in the hospital or if her spirit actually left. We don't know. And we will never know. So that day, me, Dad, cried as much as we could. And I told Dad, I'm like, no, you're not going to drive home. I will. So I drove Dad home that night. And he sat in the living room, still crying, while he was talking to my daughter, his granddaughter, because she was still up. So we, all three of us, were talking after that night. It's crazy. And I was sitting in the living room, and my daughter was sitting in the living room. When my dad opened that door to his room, he just stood there, started crying. And it hurt both of us. And now he's having trouble sleeping because of Mom. She's not there. And I know he's not getting enough sleep, but it hurts everybody. But that's what happened to my mom. Hope you enjoy it. Love you. Peace.